Well, time has come. I figured, well, before we get too much snow, got about 2 feet now, good time to get the snowmobile out and moved over close to the house, just in case it's needed, in case you need to get out and the vehicles cannot get out, a snowmobile will get out. So we had this buried, and well, it turned out to be unburied, and what I need to do now is change the recoil. Hi, Chewy. Chewy's out here in the snow too. He followed me through the trail, pretty deep trail, 2 feet of snow here. He was kind of hopping and jumping and hopping and jumping, but he made it. Where are you going, buddy? I'm not finished yet. You gonna hang out here or go back to the house? It's up to you. There you are. Alright. So I need to change the recoil. So I'm gonna get to that. A friend of mine had another one, so that worked out nice. Got a new string on it. Alrighty. Well, under the hood's all full of snow as usual. So what the object here is, we're going to change this recoil down here. This one here is busted inside. It's stuck, it's busted. I tried tapping it already to see if it released itself, but it will not. So it needs to be changed and then fixed up. I believe the spring inside's broke. So okay, we got it unbolted, 3 bolts holding it on. So we're going to remove it. We get the new one here in place, not the new one, but the good second-hand one. Gonna get it in place. Line up the holes. There's one of them. Okay. Okay, you got the recoil back on. Ran the wire through here, through the hole here, and back where it's supposed to be. Also had to pull all the fuel lines apart. They were kind of all had slush in them. Didn't want to start very good. So it will start now. We'll give it a little squirt here of Petro. But the carburetor still froze up. So the carburetor is full of slush. So I can't film any more than this. But what I'm going to try and do is I'm going to try and prime it and get it a little bit closer to the house, so I can work on it a little bit easier. Alright, be back with you. Well, I managed to get it up by the house. It was a struggling moment. So what I need to do yet is pull off the fuel pump, the carburetor, and all the fuel lines, and bring it in the house so it has the opportunity to really melt all the little pieces of ice that are inside, and then should be good to go. When I parked it in the spot, it has reverse on this machine. It's a Jag 440. 2-speed with reverse, but for some reason the reverse isn't working, so I kind of got myself hung up in this little snow hill. So I'll just wait till the vehicle's out of the way, and I'll drag the front end over so I can situate it a little bit better than it is now. This is just where I parked it basically for the day. I'll get back to it tomorrow. I'll remove all the fuel lines, the carburetor, the fuel pump, bring it inside where it's warm so everything can melt, and then after that it should be okay. But it starts up pretty good. I'll give it a couple primes here.